178 points. Third place, Cedar Hill with 120 points. Second place, Duncanville with 133. And in first place, unofficial result for junior varsity girls is Waxahachie with 147 points.
My name is Roneisha Below, and I am the very proud mother of Rianna. The journey of the process of guiding Rianna through pre-K through 12th grade and getting her ready for college and beyond has been nothing short of a blessing. She has been the biggest blessing. She's taught me so much about life. She has always been very, 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 very athletic. She's always loved to run, but she really values quality over quantity as far as when it comes to friends. So she's been very, very choosy, and she's been very blessed to have some really good friends in life as well. It's been a lot of fun times, and it's just, I just feel so blessed that God chose me to help guide her through life.
I'm Michael Floyd, and this is my wife, Rianna Floyd, and we are Rianna's parents. I'm her father, and this is her bonus mom. This is when she was in a Junior Olympics qualifying, trying to get to the, I think it was semifinal, and she just blasted, hit, it was a 200-meter race. She caught the turn and was coming down straight away, and she was moving faster than I'd ever seen her move before.
Yeah, I started to realize Rianna had something special on the track field back when she was a freshman. Yes. She competed in the heptathlon, which is 7 events. She had the dedication and commitment to train herself up in 7 events. And she ran it all the way through, and she made it to the Junior Olympics in her heptathlon. I'm just thinking to myself, this is remarkable. She's only 14. How in the world is this girl doing this?
Rianna is incredible. I don't think incredible actually describes her accurately. She's remarkable. When it comes to academics, she pushes herself far beyond anything that she thinks that she can do. So she surprisingly is surprised by how well she does. And I'm sitting there looking at her like, baby, I knew you could do it. I'm just glad that you now see that you can.
It's amazing. It's like, man, like when you look at her from a young age, you can tell like how smart she is, how intelligent she is. And it's like the athletic, it just came to. It's like I always knew, especially in academics, she was going to excel.
Well, we have a lot of athletes in our family. With me, I was an athlete in high school. So Rianna always liked to run. Even when she was little, she always liked to, let's race. So she was always driven.
But she's always been such a smart little girl. She would correct me all the time. Hi, my name is Karen Williams. I am Rianna's godmother, and she's just been such a joy from day one. She spent several weekends with us, and we kind of traveled with her, and she's just grown up to be an amazing young lady.
There was never, I could not think of one time that Rianna's ever said, hey, I don't want to go to practice today. I just don't feel like it. I don't want to. She is so driven.
The sky is the limit for her because she has integrity, she knows herself, and she can dedicate herself. So this last year has been the most emotional one for me because I'm so excited about her potential and the direction she's taking.
I realized Rianna had this gift at a very young age. But before we decided to allow her to run track, we tried a lot of other things. We tried basketball, we tried soccer, and I think it was maybe during soccer when I realized how fast she was. But I didn't know if she would really stick to it. So I did not want to sign her up for track because it's an outdoor hot sport, right? And so we kind of waited a little bit.
You know, when she was small, we would always, race in the yard. So she would, Saturday afternoons, like, Daddy, let's go race. So we go line up and race in the yard. And I guess as she got older, she figured that she would, was getting faster and faster. So, once she got into track, when I would take her to go practice, we would get on the track. I would get on the track with her, and she would be like, Daddy, come on, let's race. I can beat you now. And of course, I'd let her get ahead of me, think she's winning, then I'd shoot past her. But yeah, we used to race all the time.
To have that responsibility and to know that I've raised the bar, it honestly feels good because I feel like before the bar wasn't that high. And I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I really don't think the bar was that high. And I feel like because I was able to raise the bar, I feel like I've been able to help the reputation of the school track team because before, Waxahachie wasn't really known for having a really fast track team, but I feel like with the help of me and my other teammates, we've been able to raise the bar and help get our name out there as a good track team. In college, the thing I'm most excited about is seeing how much faster I'll get with college level training. So to all the younger people who want to follow my footsteps, I would encourage them to not be afraid to try new things because I originally started out as just a 100-200 runner because I was too scared to try running the 400 just because it seemed like a really long distance. But once I decided to actually try it out, I realized that I was pretty good at it. And so, basically the younger generation wanting to also run track, just never be afraid to try new things and just be confident in yourself because you never know what you're going to be good at. I feel like the word metamorphosis, just because I feel like I've changed so much from my freshman year to now. And I feel like, I've just changed a lot from freshman year, or since freshman year.
One of the times when I really knew I had something really special is when Rianna was asked to lead a song in church. Now, we attend Concord Church in Dallas, and she's in the children's, she was in the children's choir, and she was asked to lead a song along with 3 other kids. The way that my daughter got on for praise and worship, and there was no fear, there was nothing but the love that she had for God, and it just exuded just completely from her. And she blessed not only everyone else, but I was so blessed and proud that she's mine. And that was one of the moments when I knew I was really, really blessed with someone special. When I look at Rianna, all I see is my mom. And it is such a blessing. My mother is gone, but I look into her face every single day when I look at my daughter. My daughter is the perfect blend of her father and my mother. My mother shows up in Rianna's mannerisms, the things that she likes, oh my goodness, the clothes, she's my mother all over again. And my mother knew that. She knew that that was her mini-me. And she even predicted that before Rianna was born. She said, that's gonna be my baby. We're gonna go fishing, we're gonna go and do I'll have her in the garden, all those things. And so,
I don't remember any times where she just wanted to quit, but I do remember several occasions where she was just frustrated, in regards to her track, running, and she wanted to do all these different events, but her coaches will limit her to doing only certain things because there's only so many races you can run in each track meet. And so she didn't want to run the 400. She always wanted to run the 100 and the 200, and then the relays. But she wanted to stay away from 400. She got very frustrated when we were coming home from school one evening, and she's telling me, Daddy, coach is putting me in the 400 meter race, and I don't want to run that. I want to run my 200.
Anna, Coach Miller's here. Just want to say how proud we are of you. Congratulations on all the things you've accomplished, and just excited to see all the things you're going to accomplish in the future. It seems like just not too long ago I met you. We were talking in the study hall room, and I was trying to figure out what your goals were, and if you even knew what your goals were. And at the time, you were just happy to be a 100 runner. That was it. You just wanted to run a low 12, and you wanted to get better, possibly in the 200. So wow, how far have you come? You broke the record in the 100, the 200, and the 400. Became a huge leader on the 4x4. The leg that we knew we could always depend on. No matter where you ran, we knew you'd get the job done and give it all you had. Which you really have pursued your whole high school career like that.
And what's so ironic about that is that she didn't want to run that, but when she ran it that first time, that's when she realized that she was actually pretty good at the 400. And that's probably, her better race now. because she set records in the 100 and the 200, but as far as like where she's probably going to excel, in her future in college and so on, it's going to be the 400.
I mean, all that does is just solidify who she is. I mean, everything, I feel like with her, we all knew she was legendary. I mean, like, we all knew that she could dominate anything she put her mind to. When it comes to athletics, when it comes to academics, like, I feel like her breaking the record is just letting everybody else know. We already knew. You know what I'm saying? That's just showing everybody else. We already knew. I mean, it's great to hear. It's like, man, like, Rianna, I'm proud. I'm glad you just finally, you showing it. You know what I'm saying? You showing the world what we've been doing.
And there are so many people. As a mother, I don't know it all. Especially with Rianna, she's my first daughter. She's my first baby. And so I've learned so much from others that have poured into me. And I'm able to pour those things into Rianna. And so, yes, she's done a phenomenal job. Yes, I think as a mother, I've done a very good job also. But I couldn't be half the mother that I am without the other people that have poured into me so that I have the proper things to pour into Rianna.
My name is Andre Moore. And my wife, Melanie Moore. We are the grandparents of Rianna. Well, my wife and I both were at her track meet when we saw her run. It was a thrill to see her, run, the style of running that she had, okay? And I was impressed. A lot of people are, they have to seem like they will struggle when they run. And I saw her run with ease and relax, and that comes from good coaching, bro. For real. From good coaching, sir. That's what. And then, of course, the time. This young lady, when I started seeing her run, was in the 9th grade.
So just knowing her and knowing what all she has done makes me proud. And so that's a moment that anyone would be proud to know that Rianna is breaking records that I know that she never set out to do, but because of her determination and commitment to what she had set her mind to, she was able to do just that, and that was break records.
And then she kept breaking records. See, I guess that's the thing, is my baby said, hey, here's this first record, and then she was surprised, and then my baby just kept breaking them. She just keeps breaking. She just broke another one at state. So, I mean, she's realizing her potential. She's realizing all of the power and everything she has behind her. If she's doing this, not knowing what she's capable of, you wait until my baby can really see herself for who she is.
I told her, being an athlete, you have to stay focused.
I'm Kaden.
I'm Grace.
I'm Bella. I'm Bella. I remember that as soon as Rianna opened her eyes, she just raced out there and just like got in front of this girl immediately. And then she was trying to like get Rianna, but she couldn't. And Rianna was just going down the back stretch. And then this one, she tried to cut on the inside, but Rianna said no, she cut her off. And everybody's like, oh, she cheated. I said, and Rianna, she kept holding strong, and Rianna, she went.
I remember Rianna's determination to just finish that race. She has like the biggest determination I've like ever seen. I just remember the moment she got that baton, she was just racing for it. Like her face was serious. I mean, she's always serious, but I've never seen her just so serious before. It was just amazing to see her run. It always is a pleasure to see Rianna run.
Were you all there the first time she actually broke a school record? I want to get everybody was at that race there. Okay, did everyone immediately know that what she just did?
Yeah, I remember. I was excited for her. I was like, no way, like, yeah, you could tell that she was having a really good day. Like her energy was high. She was ready. She wasn't as talkative, so you could tell that she was really focused and she was just ready to race that day.
Okay, so when you say she was ready to race that day, you saw her at school earlier today.
Yes.
And she just had that.
She was just getting pace whole time. She she was locked in from the start of the day. She knew that she wanted to accomplish something great that day. She did exactly that.
Hi, my name is Rosalind Bell. I am Rihanna's aunt, not officially, by way of being her mother's line sister for the best sorority in the world, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
My name is Deetra Brown. I am also Rihanna's aunt by way of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated.
My name is Ashley and I'm Rihanna's sister.
Truly, to have that discipline and the mindset brings about passion and it brings about love, because without those, it doesn't, when you get into that dump, when you get into that deep water of I want to give up, I want to stop, I'm tired, you know, that passion and that love comes back. It bubbles back up somewhere. So I think that part of her, once she gets to that point, whether school breaks, tests, mom, sister, just whatever in her life as a teenager, these teens these days have so many other things to worry about. And so when you don't have that love or that passion to keep you moving forward, so I admire that.
As a sister, it helps me because since she's so determined to do stuff with track and she's my big sister, it helps me be determined too.
Just the discipline, the behavior, just being well-mannered is gonna get her far. But to be able to balance all of that, her passion in track, her grades, and then to head off to an Ivy League school, like that's a big deal. That is something that many will not accomplish in their lifetime.
When you told me that Penn was recruiting you, it wasn't a shock. I know that you're going to do great things while you're there. You're going to be surrounded by people with the same kind of focus and goals that you have. Really, the sky is the limit. What you will accomplish there, I really think you've just started to tap your capabilities, your talent, your gift that you have. There's really no telling what you're going to be able to do, and I'm just so excited, and so are your teammates and your other coaches to see what you're going to do once you're there. I guess the thing that really sticks out for me, Rihanna, for you is just your total dedication to the classroom and to what you were trying to accomplish on the track. You never missed a track practice, ever, that I can ever remember in the 3 years that I had the opportunity to coach you. Never an excuse of why you couldn't be there. You always made it work. And really, the no excuses thing has gotten you where you are. Even if, like, at track meet, you had a bad race. You didn't make excuses. You just simply asked, what can I do to be better? And we would go through it, and you would take what we talked about and use it the next week and get even better. For you to have that attitude, it just always made it so easy to coach and a joy to coach. Your teammates saw that. They saw how you completely put everything you had into every workout. If there was anything that needed to be done, help that the coaches needed or that the other athletes needed, you pitched in, and you really were an amazing leader and role model for our younger babies. They really looked up to you, and they understood, and they were able to see that all that hard work made you so much more than a decent 100 runner. You really have accomplished all there was basically to accomplish for a sprinter. You're leaving Waxahachie being really the most successful sprinter that Waxahachie has seen, with your records in the 100, the 200, and the 4x4. And those have been broken multiple times over the last couple of years, and it just was never enough for you. And I know that's how it's going to be at Penn. You're gonna do amazing things, and you're going to look at it and you're going to go, well, how can I make it even more amazing in the future? So we are truly going to miss you, Rianna. And I can't wait to be able to watch you from the sidelines to see what you're able to accomplish. We will miss you, and I know you're going to do amazing, amazing things. So good luck with everything. Love you, and come visit me.
With God in Rihanna's life, there ain't nothing that she can't do. And I see her going all the way.
The bottom line of it is that you're not like any other. You've been set apart for a particular season. And this season is now for you. That is now for you, my daughter. You understand me? It is now for you, because success is in you. And as long as you keep Christ the head, you can't fail, regardless of what it looked like. You understand me? And I'm just a phone call away.
Mama would tell Reed to keep going, never stop. Because Mama believes in women being strong. Because she feels like the world is not gonna give you anything. You go out there and you take it. And so she tell her, you continue to keep taking your piece of the pie, baby, because it's yours for the taking. If you don't take it, you won't get it.
I didn't even realize that she had that speed until Roneisha started calling me, telling me all the things about her. So no, I didn't realize she even had the speed, but she was always tall, long legs, so you know, I always thought she would probably model.
She's always been determined to run. Even though she's a late starter running track, she's always been enjoying running track.
Rianna, just keep doing what you've been doing, man. I promise you, we all knew this was you. We all knew you was gonna be legendary when it comes to academics, athletics. All you gotta do is stand tall, be confident, and do what you've been doing. I promise you, you do that, everything gonna work out. Everything you ever wanted to accomplish and do in your life, you will get it. I promise you.
Who you are is how God sees you, and you're his child. So in his eyes, he is well pleased with you. And you matter, and you're enough, and you're important. And so who you are as his child is the permanent thing. The failures don't define, the successes don't define, because they're not who you are. So my prayer is that you know that, and that's just going to continue to grow through your life. Because successes happen and the failures happen, and the temptation is to get lost in one side or the other. But that's not who you are. Who you are is precious and loved, and that's permanent. So I just want you to know that.
Rianna, I hope that you'll be experiencing some of the things that you dreamed of and that you desire to do for yourself, but also, you know, that you're being a beacon of light for other people who, you know, even if it's just for a moment, need to see your light shine so that they can, you know, get from you what they need to turn their light on. You know, hope that at this point in your life, 10 years from now, 15, 20, 30 years from now, wherever point in life you're at, you know, when you look at this, that, you know, you understand and are living life not just for you, but understanding that, you know, you were put here for the purpose of helping others. And I know how you care about other people. Sometimes you put other people's feelings, a lot of times you put other people's feelings and their thoughts ahead of your own. And you sell yourself short by doing that. And, you know, so I know you care about people. So, you know, love yourself the way God loves you. Love other people the way God wants you to love other people. And know that, you know, we still love you. You know, everybody who has supported you still loves you. And, you know, most importantly, you know, the Lord loves you, and he loved you before he even put you in this world. So just hang on to that, and, you know, carry that with you everywhere you go.
Rianna, if you are watching this years and years from now, it is 2025, please know I'm always with you. I know you're about to go to college now. I won't be there right beside you, but I'm always right there, no matter what. I'm only a phone call away. I'm only a thought away, because chances are you know what I'm thinking. I want you to know that just like my mother she knew that she instilled absolutely everything into me that she was supposed to, in the correct way. I've done the same thing for you. I want you to know, baby girl, you got this. Life is what you make it. And you make it better for me, baby girl. I want you to know that. I want you to know that whenever you may not really be able to figure out what to do, or you can't get me on the phone, or whatever it is, just always go back to what we've taught you, because the answer is within. Reach deep, deep within, and you'll always find your way. And I'll always be right there beside you, if you let me in front of you. I love you, baby.